Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I do have a what's selling video for you today, but first and foremost, I do want to apologize. I have not uploaded for about a week now. It's just been one of those weeks. A lot happened, a lot of stress, and I just wanted to take some downtime. Still working on the eBay video with Paul, and I'm hoping to get that up in the next few days. That is the plan. Okay, so again, I apologize, but here I am. We're talking about what is selling. So I do have a few things that are selling. Posh US has picked up a bit, which is a little stressful in some ways because now we don't know what Stallion's doing. We don't know what's happening with that. So I'm going to try and get as many sales there as I possibly can over the next couple of weeks and play it by ear. So Posh Canada is doing fine. It was fine for the month of October. I still want to see it go higher, but it seems to be improving a little bit, so I'm really happy about that. I also have one sale on eBay. Just so you know, to be transparent, when I talk about eBay, usually I just talk about the things that I have listed there. I don't talk about Paul's selling stuff because he's the one that focuses on the eBay. So I don't really know a lot of the stuff that he sells. I couldn't describe it to you. So I don't talk about that a lot but I want you to know that that is part of the business and part of how I am able to be a full-time reseller, that we have eBay that my partner, my husband, deals with, not just Poshmark. So anyway, what is selling? I want to show you first and foremost Poshmark Canada. So I'm going to start with this little coat. It was a Burberry little jacket for a child. Super cute. This is a lesson learned for me. It's a very hard lesson because this coat could have sold for a lot more. It did sell for $50. I'm really happy about that. It was a bins pickup, so it did not cost me more than $2 or $3 because it wasn't that heavy, but I let it sit. I decided for some reason the Burberry made me nervous, which I should never pick up designer things if I don't want to get it authenticated or if I don't want to put the research into it, because I just let them sit, and this is not good for a business. I let it sit. I didn't want to list it. I had it since like last spring and I didn't want to list it. So you know what? It sat, but unfortunately it sat on our printer, which is in front of a window that has no shade and gets full sunlight for most of the day. So yes, there was sun damage. It faded so much in spots. Yes, I made sure that was in the listing. I absolutely disclosed that. But you know what? I took the value of that item way down. So lesson learned, when you get things, list them, and I'm getting better at it. If you're nervous about a designer brand, do some more research before you actually purchase it, or sit down and actually bite the bullet and get it authenticated and get it listed, because it'll make you more money. But sold for $50. I'm happy with that. The person got it. They're happy with it. The next one I'm going to show you are these Michael Kors high-heeled booties. I did do these in a haul about a month or so ago. Again, they were a bins pickup. They sold for $42. I was happy with that. I was really happy with that price. And yeah, I love going to get shoes at the bins, and I got a couple more in the listing, so in the what sold. But anyway, the next one I want to show you, mainly because of the style. That was Paul sighing, just so you know. Anyway, this one is a shell TV lamp is what they called it. Super cute, super kitschy. I loved it. I don't have room for it. I don't have anywhere to put it. I picked this up at Value Village on Senior's Day, 30% off. Didn't pay more than $12 for it, so I was really happy with that. It sold for $80. So sometimes trusting your gut about style does pay off. This was listed across the board. It was eBay and both Poshmarks for a good 6 months or so. So it did take a while. You might have to wait for that special buyer, but it did sell on Posh Canada for $80. So I'm really happy with that. Moving on to Posh US, which is getting better, which is good. First one is this Jamie Sadek long-sleeved golf shirt, women's golf shirt. I picked this up at Goodwill half price day for $3.40. It was in a previous haul. It sold for $30. And because it was so lightweight, probably my cost with Stallion was only 70 cents. So cost of goods would be about $4.10 Canadian. So that's not bad. The next one are these Vionic slip-on sandals. They sold for $40. They were a bins pickup as well. And I thought it was interesting. I thought for sure that these would sell over the summer, and they did not. They actually sold just recently, like when we're going into the holiday season, into winter. So just so you know, if you find a winter coat, list it. If you find sandals, list them. Bathing suits, list them, because they will sell year round. The next one I want to show you, it only sold for $26. They're a pair of LL Bean slipper socks. They were new in their packaging. I did pick these up at the bins. Sometimes people overlook things like socks. I will pick them up if they are new with tags, and they do sell. So these sold for $26. They're very lightweight, probably only cost me $1 or $1.50 at the bins. So I'm happy with that. The last one from Posh US is the Bishop & Young Jumpsuit. This was a new to me brand. I saw it at the thrift store. I looked it up. I did my sell through. I did my comp search. I did pay $7, I think, $7 or $8 for it, but it sold for $32 US. So I'm really happy that it did. It was not listed for months and months and months. So it was fairly quick, within 3 months. So that's not bad at all. Moving to my eBay sale, not last but not least, I sold this vintage goldette multi-strand necklace. It had a little cameo, it had a little locket, things like that. So for $39.99. I don't know where I got this. This has been listed for quite some time. And I tend to keep my jewelry much, much longer because it only takes up this much space. I mean, that necklace was in a little baggie like that. So it doesn't take up a lot of space. So I tend to keep it as long as I possibly can before I decide I don't want it anymore. So this was listed on Posh US and Posh Canada and on eBay, and it finally sold on eBay. So I'm really happy that it did. So that is it for today. Back in the saddle. I have been back listing, which is good. I kind of took some time off away from doing Poshmark because I'm just very disillusioned with Poshmark right now. But I've started back. I listed 7 today, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to take some photos later today because I want to make sure I have things to list over the weekend, because I've been taking weekends, sort of taking a couple steps back on the weekend so I can concentrate on just nice, happy, fun things and not be so stressed. So I've been doing that. So today I do have to get some photos done so I have listings ready to go. That's my job today. Anyway, that is it. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Like I said, we will be working on the eBay video, and that'll be up in a few days. Fingers crossed, because I want to get it done. And I hope everybody's doing all right. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.